Hello, fight fans. Welcome to another episode of More Than a Fight podcast. This is episode 19. I am your host, Jose Alfredo Alcázar, and this is your co-host,
Juan.
And behind the scenes, we got
John.
And this is for the world of boxing. Or this one's dedicated to the world of boxing, I should say. Okay, let's kick it off with the mates across the pond
Yeah.
on the zone.
I mean, it's a hyped up. The matchup. Dads fought. They had a big rivalry, and now the kids do. And let's see. Eubank Jr. is moving down in weight.
Well, there's a lot of drama behind this fight. Or there was already a lot of drama when it was announced because of the history.
Right.
But leading up to the fight, I don't think anybody expected Eubank Sr. to do what he did. I think everybody expected the fathers to be in the corners of their sons and support them. But a lot of the drama, even right now during fight week, is that Eubank is calling to boycott this fight.
Yeah, he doesn't want him to cut that much weight because he just lost a son, and he says it's not healthy. Which, I mean, of course, it's not healthy. Weight cutting like that is not healthy, so he's worried. I mean, father, yeah.
Right. But his son's a professional. I mean, even right there in that image, I don't see where he's going to cut that weight from, but he's a professional. And the word is, or it was said that Conor Benn's team and Eddie Hearn said that that Chris Eubank Jr.'s team were the ones that proposed the weight.
Well,
in other words, they said, let's do 157, if I'm not mistaken, is the contractual weight.
They wanted the fight, man. So, I mean, they got it now.
But what I'm saying is he said 157. It's not like Conor Benn said, I want you at this weight if we're going to fight.
Fair. I don't know, man. I can't wait for it. I mean, it's been so hyped up, even for us over here. I think this guy's just going to be too strong.
Nice. Yeah,
that's how I see it. At least I think
there's so many images of him. Yeah, I just saw this one today.
Yeah, it's kind of he's gonna be fine. Yeah.
I thought this dude I didn't know he had a restaurant in.
Oh, he's got restaurants all over the place
in UK as well. But I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, London, here, Dubai, everywhere.
But yeah, he's eating. So, but he keeps posting it himself. So it'd be crazy if he didn't make weight.
Oh, I hope he makes weight, dude. We don't want to deal with that, dude.
Because the word is that it'll cost him $100,000 per pound. But then I also saw something on, you know how YouTube now has little images of quotes, or at least to some of the channels I've subscribed to. So there's a quote of, I want to say it's Barry Sims, basically saying if he is over 158.5, we have the option of canceling the fight.
They won't.
As far as Conor Benn's team is concerned. So there's a lot of intrigue because I feel like Chris Eubank is not only going to fight Conor Benn, but he's also going to fight weight. But again, he's the one that proposed the weight. So obviously he feels comfortable, or he feels that he can make the weight. It won't be comfortable. The best one I can compare this to is, remember when Chavez fought Canelo? Chavez Jr.? And he drained him, and how he looked at the weigh-in?
Yeah, well, they fought at 160, right?
164.
Yeah, and Chavez used to fight at 160. He just grew out of that, but he was always a big guy for the weight.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you look at that weigh-in, Chavez makes the weight, but he just looks like there's nothing left of anything that he could do to lose any more. Skill-wise, I was amazed that he made the weight. But I think, obviously, like I said, Chris Eubank said, you know what? Let's do 157. So obviously he feels he can make 157. His dad's calling to boycott the fight. There's so much behind it. It's insane, even before the bell ring.
Yeah.
So once the bell rings, how do you see the fight going out?
I see Ben. Ben's gonna I think he wins 1 or 2 rounds to start, but I see Eubank just taking over. He's too strong, too big. That's what I'm saying, and he hits hard.
Okay, but you don't think, because I brought up Chavez and Canelo, you don't think it's gonna be one of that type of situation where Eubank's gonna be so weak, it's gonna take him at least 5 rounds to really get his body feeling right, or and a semblance of himself?
We'll see on Friday. I don't know. I mean, Chavez is one of the most disciplined fighters ever, so he made it pretty easy.
His dad?
No, Chavez
You're talking
Jr.
about
I'm
his dad.
kidding. No, but no, we'll see how Eubank looks on Friday. Maybe I'll change my pick, but as of now, I got you.
I think Conor Benn's gonna win the early rounds, and it's the late rounds where he has to worry. That's where Chris Eubank, in my opinion, I think his body's gonna recover a little bit, because I don't see how he'll be able to recover in that short of a time frame. Because if you're cutting that type of weight and then coming to fight the next day, I think it's gonna take him some time for his body to recover. Yeah, so I think Conor Benn wins the early rounds, and it's a close decision for. I'm gonna say Conor Benn because he's gonna have the conditioning and the energy on his side.
Let's see, man. What about you, John?
I kind of agree. Like, I think, I don't know. I think Conor Benn's gonna take it to him, and then Eubank, and maybe he's just tricking me with all the food eating. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's ready for that weight. Or
Cutting the weight.
You know what I'm saying? Like taking it where actually changing his entire regular resting weight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's easier for him to cut down. He's just coming from where he usually is and just doing it a little bit extra harder, it seems.
Can't wait.
The other thing, I heard this on an interview today. They're saying that Chris Eubank's is training himself.
Well, that's not good. I didn't know
He's
that.
been training himself.
So he's pulling in Omar
Figueroa.
Yeah,
So that's another factor I just thought of. So that's why I'm gonna give Conor Benn the decision in my opinion.
I have to change it if that's the case, but no, I'll stick to Eubank. Let's see.
Well, yeah, but the other thing I was gonna point out, and this is just a potential for it to happen.
Right.
What if it's like Gennady Golovkin and the Brit Kell Brook? What if Conor Benn takes that risk and doesn't come out the same? Because Chris Eubank is the bigger man, and like I said, in my opinion, he's gonna come on in the later rounds once his body recovers. He could potentially put a hurting on Conor Benn, and who knows how it'll affect him physically. You don't think so?
It's possible. Yeah. I mean, it's a toss-up to me.
Kell Brook was never the same. He broke his orbital, and then Earl Spence did the same thing.
Kell Brook always has his skills, though. He always fights so good. Gets caught in the middle round.
But
he was out jabbing Crawford for 4 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to agree, but I rewatched it.
He did all right. But I think Conor Benn's taking a huge risk too, because obviously, but he says in sparring he hurts middleweights, he hurts super middleweights. That's what he says.
All right.
Where he's going to be put to the test Saturday night. I'm excited for it.
Well, what about the undercard? What do you got there?
Yes, sir. Well, the co-main is Felix Cash against Connor Coyle. Coyle is from Ireland, and then Felix Cash is from Wokingham, England.
So he's woke, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, I think this should be a good fight, potentially even very good, because Connor Coyle's undefeated, but he won a split decision against Antonio Todd right here. This man, thank you, John. And then obviously people thought it was a close one, and I didn't think Antonio Todd was anything special. So I think Felix Cash, in my opinion, is the favorite because he has more oomph in his punches.
So Cash is the guy that looks like a model, right?
I don't.
I'm joking.
Model, bro.
It was the first picture. I'm just joking.
But no, this should be a good fight because Cash is 29, Coyle's 32. So both of these guys are both undefeated, but they need this win to continue and try to maybe get a shot at a Gennady Golovkin next year.
Come to the U.S. and get their ass beat over here.
Well, Coyle's fought in the U.S. twice.
Oh, he's
fought in Florida twice.
He fought in Cancun.
Coyle?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he fought in Florida twice because you
Yeah,
said
he
come
fought
over to the
some-
U.S.
fought some
Cash is the
guy-
one that's has not fought over here.
Fight a real fighter out.
Yeah, it's
But
kind of.
I think Cash should win this fight because he's got the better power. He's got a little more power.
All right. Well,
And Coyle really hasn't shown to be able to hurt his opponents as far as power is concerned.
So okay, I'll pay attention to that one.
Yes, and then we got the on the undercard. I didn't know he was going to be on the undercard, so we'll touch on it quickly. Is Lyndon Arthur, or as they call him, King Arthur. And I believe the dude he's fighting is a villain because his previous opponent.
Yeah, it pulled out. So
Yes.
this is just recently that.
So I got Lyndon Arthur on this. I just remember him fighting Anthony Yard, and I remember how he went tooth and nail with him.
And yeah, I thought the second fight, the stoppage was suspect. I thought he could have kept going against Yard in the second fight. I didn't like that stoppage. So hopefully Lyndon Arthur can pull this off and maybe even challenge Anthony Yard for a third fight since Yard hasn't fought at all this year. I feel like he's fought once and that's it. So I would like to see Arthur win this one,
He'll
which he
pull it off.
should.
He'll pull it off.
But we'll see. And then on this same undercard, it's the young Olympic medalist Galal Yafai, little dude, but he's pretty damn good, man. He's showing a lot of signs of being a potential star at featherweight. He's fighting Johan Rodriguez, who's actually got a pretty good record. He's taken on some pretty good opposition. I mean, not anybody most people have heard of, but he's gonna be tough.
I think
this is going to be a good test for Yafai.
It's going to be one of those Mexicans that go over there and beat the Brit, dude, when they're trying to showcase him. I'm calling it right now.
It's possible, man. It's very possible. But I like this matchup because they're trying to tell us, hey, we believe Yafai is this good that he can take somebody this experience on.
Yeah.
And it's his third fight.
I know.
Granted,
they're risking a lot.
Yafai is 29. For somebody that is about to go into their third fight, being 29, that's... He's a little long in the tooth, no?
But he's got a lot of amateur. So.
Yes.
No, he definitely knows how to fight. He has the experience, just not pro experience. A little different,
but that's those two will be or Felix Cash and Coyle, and then Yafai and Johan. I think those will be very good fights to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And next, we'll jump to
the Showtime card.
Yes,
this
sir.
is going to be evening for us, night. It's going to be Ocampo versus Fundora. Fundora just knocked out Erickson Lubin recently, which he was a high prospect for a while, too.
Yeah,
then
man.
Charlo caught him, and now Fundora.
Yeah, Lubin's had it tough, man.
He's fought great opposition.
Fundora messed up Lubin.
Yeah, Lubin, he was getting caught a lot.
Oh, look at his... Oof. He marked him up good.
Yeah, no, so... I'd say they're bringing Ocampo in because he hasn't lost since he lost to Errol Spence 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And
if you look at Ocampo's last 3 fights, I'm pretty sure they were all by stoppage. His last one was by first round.
Yeah, but he's not fighting anyone, any name. So now he's fighting Fundora again. It's a big step up and a big look up, too, because he's going to be freaking almost a foot taller than him. So let's see. But as we saw with Errol Spence, he was trying to trade body shots, and then Errol Spence just caught him. But he has good body shots. Maybe those work against Fundora.
That's what I was about to say. You're fighting a guy that's 6'7",
6'5". I don't know. He's tall.
The body's gonna be there to be had. But then again, what the hell?
That's him.
He was playing with the freaking filters, man.
Oh yes, I'm glad you did that actually, because his sister's fighting on this card too.
Yeah, on the undercard.
I forgot.
But so how do you see the fight going?
Fundora KO and let's go 7.
Although we might be surprised. I
Maybe
know the opponents aren't all going to be standouts, but a couple of them have decent records.
Yeah, they do. Maybe Ocampo shocks us, but I just don't see Fundora lose.
I agree. And plus, I personally, I don't want him to lose because I would love to see him take on Jermell Charlo. Or who else is at 154 that he could fight? Obviously, Charlo would be the ideal one, but I could see him taking on Castaño.
What about the Kadyrov guy? Magomed Kadyrov. He's undefeated, but he's never fought outside of Russia.
Okay, bring him over here.
That means he's dangerous.
Let Fundora fight him. Let's go.
Let me see. he just beat. Let me double check.
He beat someone of significance.
He Patrick Teixeira.
Oh, Patrick Teixeira, yeah.
Yeah, Teixeira. He beat him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teixeira's good.
Unanimous decision, and then Liam Smith.
Oh, he beat Beefy?
Yeah, Liam Smith.
Wait, what's his name again?
Magomed Kurbanov.
Yeah, see, I should have paid more attention to that.
I think that was the dude. It was a close fight. Yeah, and Beefy fought him in Russia.
Yeah,
and it was contested at the end.
Yeah,
I remember now because I did watch that one. I was like, wait a minute,
Beefy's great.
that's ringing a bell. But yeah, damn.
Diego
Beefy,
Gabriel Chavez.
Diego Chavez, yeah, he's Argentine. I do remember, and I've heard that name.
Yeah.
I think he's the guy that fought Bam Bam Rios, like, and trying to rub his eyes. I might be wrong.
The Dagestani guy.
Okay. Maybe he wrestles him down or something. I don't know.
Do you think Beefy would be open to fighting Fundora?
Why not?
Since he's on the back end of his career?
Beefy's ready for anyone.
I think that would be a good fight too. Fundora and Beefy, I didn't even think of that. Good call right there, John. Nice call out.
So yeah, no, I think it's unanimous for us, Fundora, and then
yes,
and then it's a rematch on the co-main, which is going to be Jerwin Ancajas versus what was the guy's last name?
Fernando Martinez.
Martinez. No, that ain't it.
That ain't it. Wait.
That's El Caballo. Yeah.
There we go.
That's it. Right? Oh, damn.
That's an awesome pose.
Bro. I've never seen him. Dude, he's like, I just watched Karate Kid, so he's doing a karate pose, man. I know.
Yeah, that's a...
Like when Daniel-san was fighting.
Or maybe he's doing it to show off the tattoo.
Oh, yeah, he's proud of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice one.
But no, the first fight was very good. I thought Jerwin and Ancajas forgot how to block the left because damn, Martinez kept catching him with that left hook. He freaking tagged him up bad. So I'm excited for this rematch because Martinez took his title. So this will be a title defense for Martinez. And obviously Ancajas is going to try to win it back.
Okay. I think Martinez has his number. That's what I see.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring it to him again and actually beat him easier this time.
You think he'll knock him out?
No. But I think he'll win a wide decision.
Yeah, because he caught him with some clean shots, man. I was like, damn, are you going to block? So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. And news and notes.
Well, then, yeah.
That's right. Sister. There's his sister. I honestly don't know who she's fighting. I know she's fighting on the card.
She's fighting no one we know or anyone else knows.
Yeah, no, I had fight.
Yeah, you don't.
It's all good. Even though we mention her name, no one's gonna know who it is. That's El Caballo Bronco right there.
Yeah, they're fighting.
Oh, they're fighting on the card?
Who's the guy? Who's the Mexican guy? I forgot his name.
Hold on.
Because we watched him fight recently.
I know. Yeah, you're right.
No, he just lost to somebody good.
Hold on. On Boxrec, I can look it up.
No, but I know the Mexican guy, and he fought well. I mean, even in a losing effort, but he fought well. And then El Caballo, fuck, I gotta remember his name, man.
I know. Hold on, damn it. Why is it escaping me? Where is it?
We'll find it right now.
There it is. No, that's not it. Oh yeah. Oh damn it, yeah. All right, guys.
Macias Montiel.
Montiel.
Right,
he's the one that almost freaking beat Charlo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and he was a can supposedly with a good record, but
there
freaking almost knocked out Charlo.
He just looks different in that picture. Yes, thank you for bringing that up.
I couldn't.
Carlos Adames, damn it.
Yeah,
because I was like, this...
Panamanian.
No, he's Dominican.
Oh, Dominican. Yes, sorry, Dominican. Because we shouted out the Dominicans. I was like, Adames is gonna fight later in the year. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
This is a fight to look. I mean, because of how Montiel looked, and he's been champion. If I'm not
what the hell? Were the Mean Machines on this undercard?
Yeah. Actually, that's a good fight versus Michael Fox. See, I skipped that too. I didn't know.
Wait. Damn, sorry. Sorry, fans. We completely freaking
the Mean Machine.
That one. But I'm glad now we're looking this up. Damn,
the only guy that knocked down Terrence Crawford.
I want to see the Mean Machine fight Boots. I don't know why they don't put him in with Boots.
I think that's next. Once he wins this one, which he should, he's gonna fight Boots Ennis.
I hope he does, because that's a test for Boots. You don't think so?
Oh yeah, no, that's a huge test.
Especially because if he's over here being compared to Virgil already fought Maurice Hooker, who was in much better condition than when he fought Blair the Flair, not to take anything away from
Blair the
Cops.
Flair looked great, but yeah, Hooker, it was not himself.
And then he fought the Mean Machine. I'm referring to Virgil.
Yeah.
So against Mykal Fox, this should be a very good fight. Dang, man. Feel dumb now. But I'm glad we looked this up so that way we got everything.
Yeah, we're going to have a busy Saturday.
Point. Yeah, that's going to be a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, is there anything else? No, I think that's it for Saturday. No?
They did announce a, not replacement, but Mauricio Lara is going to fight.
Mauricio Lara's going to fight? But it's not no one like Lee Wood.
No.
He should just rematch Warrington again. Let's go. They need a lot of preparation for that one.
Against
is he fighting in the UK?
Who?
Mauricio Lara?
That's what I'm trying to look up. I want to say it's in Mexico.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna fight it's just a stay busy fight then.
Freaking your Wi-Fi, man.
It's not my Wi-Fi. It's Chromebook's fault. Don't get don't get a Chromebook.
Mauricio Lara's got a fight, and unfortunately, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, that fight's kaput, as they say.
They're saying, who's he gonna fight now? Derek Chisora? That the contract signed?
Or Manuel Carr, whatever the fuck is his name?
Tyson just, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there.
If I have the option, just fight Dillian White again. Because the other two I have no interest in. Derek Chisora doesn't need to be in the ring anymore. Unless he's going to fight what's his name? What's his brother's name? The freaking YouTuber.
Oh.
What the hell's his name?
Jake?
No, not Jake. The other Fury. Tommy, yeah. Isn't Tommy a heavyweight?
Tommy is a heavyweight, light heavyweight.
Fight Tommy or fight Rockman if you're Derek Chisora. Don't fight any of these top heavyweights. Not even King Kong. Don't get near any of those people. Tyson Fury doesn't need to be giving Chisora any handouts. Chisora's done. Leave that man alone. And Tyson Fury, stop with this social media nonsense. You gassed us up. Said you were going to fight AJ. Gave him a 60-40 split, supposedly. Wanted him to fight on the 3rd. They agreed to all that stuff. Supposedly, they were waiting for a contract. But then Tyson Fury said, if you don't sign the contract by this day, we're not doing it. Blah, 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 blah. And it was all a bunch of bullshit. And it sucks. Because I was excited for that fight.
He also started talking about Joe Joyce. He was like, maybe Joe Joyce should be the next guy.
He's not going to fight Joe Joyce. I hope he does.
He said it.
I think Joe Joyce runs him over.
You think so?
Yep.
Over Usyk?
I think Usyk gets run over by Joyce also.
Well, I think you might be right about that. Usyk's a freaking... Joyce is just...
What do you mean?
I don't know who could hurt him.
I think...
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Wilder
because of the way he can punch him and actually make him back up. I think Wilder beats him, but I think Joyce beats Fury and Usyk pretty easily, too.
Did you want to look at the Lara fight? I found the Lara fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool.
San Martin.
There you go.
San Martin.
He's on top of things.
Never heard. Well, at least I don't recognize his face.
It's a stay busy. I've never heard of him either. San Martin?
Yeah, Lara just came up recently, too, because he went to the UK, again, as a mistake for Warrington. They were trying to keep him busy with someone with a good record.
I know.
And he beat his ass the first time, and he was beating his ass the second time. And
yeah, if it wasn't for that headbutt.
The headbutt, he was gonna stop him again.
He's 33-5-1, 21 KO.
Yeah, that's respectable. Where's he from?
Colombian, 25 years old with 7 straight wins.
Okay, let's go. Okay, should be good.
So
none of them against particularly tough competition.
Okay, so it is.
And then
but it's cool. It's something to watch too. So.
And then the co-main is gonna be Anel Fierro versus Jeremy Suevas.
Yeah, no clue.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could talk about it, but I don't know.
To stay busy, I don't mind it. We'll touch on it with a week of.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Anything else you want to touch on, Juanillo?
No. That's it for tonight.
What should they do?
Comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Just bleed.
And hit the bell notification button too.
Yes, sir.
Check out our short.